shot was so hard to set up. Had to get the fire started again. It's like impossible to get me and the fire in the frame at the same time, it seems like. But yeah, it's a winter day. It's pretty cold. It's rainy. Luffy's just cuddled up over there. I think I'm taking today like relatively off to just chill. I'm tired. The weather doesn't seem to want us to do much very active. So I'm gonna clean up my kitchen a bit, which is like a foot to this side. And then once I get it a little clean, I'm gonna make a vegetable soup. Probably with some ground beef, so I don't know if it's still a vegetable soup. I'm gonna make a soup. And I think that'll be what we do today. Just to kind of chill, make a soup, relaxing day. Up on the mountain. Your boy Hash. Much love. We got a decent little break in the rain. I mean, it's still sprinkling, so I have the camera under my car tailgate thingy. But I want to chop a little more wood that I actually put in our car last night to keep it dry. So we're going to cut this in half with a chainsaw and then chop it up. Oh my god, and the amount of time I'm trying to charge the chainsaw battery. That little respite from the rain, it's now like pouring rain and I'm stuck here in like wet little sandals that are getting dripped on. I'm gonna try to run my way over, hope the battery's charged up enough to chop this wood and get back in the house, because I don't think it's gonna stop raining right now. Getting on the power. So what we're dealing with right now is a situation of half preparedness, where we got the wood harvested. We have it bucked down into larger log chunks, but not into choppable chunks, right? It's too long to chop with this saw right now, so I try to use my chainsaw. The battery isn't charged because I didn't charge it with the sunny days we had. I could turn the generator on just to charge it, but it seems unnecessary. It's not that cold. I'm just starting a fire to stay, you know, a little warmer right now. So we're gonna, also we got to chill out the air with the fire this morning. So we're gonna chill, clean up the kitchen a little bit more, and just reflect on that self-preparedness, accountability. You know, I should have gotten that prepared a little more, / just looked at the weather. You can probably hear the rain hitting above. It's raining pretty hard right now. So yeah, just grateful to be dry, and gonna clean up our kitchen a little bit. It's funny, we spent so long getting this shot set up, I forgot what we were going to talk about once we got it set up. But yeah, you can hear the rain outside, I'm sure. Just doing some dishes. I figured I'd share some thoughts maybe. Oh wow, the rain turned into hail. I guess it's kind of cold. That's hilarious. I just recorded like a whole segment, then realized I wasn't recording. But yeah, the point was that living up here has taught me something that I kind of call like radical self-accountability. Just realizing that every situation, you know, like the wood being chopped but not fully chopped. Right now, my bedroom's leaking a little bit, so I'm probably gonna sleep out here in a little fold out. My like recliner thing folds down into a bed. So when guests come and stay, I have that option for them. But it's like, it's all my fault for not preparing properly, because I have all the resources I need to, you know? So it's one of those things where maybe living in town, maybe living in a city, it's easy to like blame someone else or, you know, whatever for a situation. But up here, if something's going wrong, it's because I didn't prepare myself properly for it. So it's really just about acknowledging that and realizing, you know, like that no one's going to come save me necessarily in any situation up here, but also in life. Like, you know, I just got to figure stuff out, and it's taught me like a lot of self-confidence that I've always been able to solve things for myself, but I don't know, like living up here and really just doing this for a few years has, I feel like it's really been good for me in a lot of ways. Okay, got the counter cleaned up pretty well, and here's what we're gonna put in the soup. We got some celery, carrots, broccoli, mushrooms, sweet little bell peppers, a potato, some onion, and some grass-fed ground beef. And then we're going to use this organic chicken broth. Low sodium was all they got, so we might have to salt it up ourselves a little bit. I do think all of these vegetables are organic, I believe. I try to get organic when I can. So yeah, we're gonna chop these all up and get ready to make a soup. We're actually going to be using this knife we found outside the other day that the ant trail led us to. Looks like a pretty nice knife. So I'm going to start with our celery because that's one of the first things we cook. Let's roll our sleeves up. And honestly, I just like to use all the celery and like to cut in some kind of big chunks so it doesn't cook down too much. You know what? We might have to get another piece of celery. Next, we'll do these carrots. And then our onion. Because we're going to put all these three together at first. With the ground beef, and then throw the other vegetables in as they cook. So we're just getting these ready. And I think honestly we're just going to do a whole half onion. Looks like it's cooking up pretty good. Beef is nice and cooked. Oh, the light went out there. Aha. Okay, well that happened. Throw them all into the soup. And then last but not least, we have the mushrooms. Heat's pretty high there, you can see. So it should start boiling soon. Not a worst time to throw these in. They're so big they should just cook in pretty nicely. Haha, I think we have achieved a rolling boil. Definitely. Let's bring that down to a simmer. Like a slow, not a simmer, but like a low boil. That looks pretty good. And then yeah, we'll watch that for about 35 minutes I think and just see where that gets us. And bada bing bada boom, we'll check back in. Okay, should be just about done. Let's check it. Ooh, it's a higher boil than I meant to have it. It's definitely probably done at this point. Oh, that looks amazing. Yeah, we might just have to get ourselves a bowl and just test it, you know? Just, oh yeah, rainy day soup. Nothing like it. Nothing like it. We actually have the generator on. Let's turn this off. We have the generator on right now, so we can charge up our chainsaw battery while we eat, and we get our solar batteries charged up a little bit, and hopefully maybe we'll get a break in the rain and we can chop some wood for later. Okay, the moment of truth. Hopefully we don't burn ourselves. I have a low tolerance to heat. Something about soup on a rainy day. Just the perfect thing. The real test, did the potato cook too much, too little, or not at all? Pretty perfect. A little soft, but I'm mad at that. The carrot. Perfect. Just enough give, you can still taste it a little bit, but I feel like that scene in What About Bob was like, But sometimes food just hits, you know? I'm trying to realize if I taste the turmeric at all. I haven't used turmeric in the broth before. Let me like get a little sip and see. Oh yeah, I think it just complements the cumin a little. It just gives it like a little sweet. It's actually quite delicious. Not too shabby. I think I'm supposed to be saying something right now. But the soup's so good I forgot what. Yeah, I don't know. I love the mushroom chunks. So good. Yeah, so soup made, a rainy day, got the generator on right now, charging both the chainsaw battery, running the house right now, and charging the actual solar battery that runs the house. So that should help us get through. We need to edit a little bit later, and just having power in general. Surprised we made it to like 6 p.m. turning that on, and it still didn't say low voltage, so doing pretty good. Yeah, probably just gonna chill, edit up this vlog, and relax. Maybe what we are gonna try to do is see if we can sneak out the chainsaw and chop some wood and then chop that up, but I'm not gonna try to film that because doing that in the rain was not enjoyable. So I believe this is where we will bid you all adieu. Thank you for joining us on this journey. It's been a lovely day. Excited I got that meeting tomorrow with for the merch manager role for that artist, and yeah, just pretty excited. Myself, people, have a great rest of your day. Hash Brown signing out. Quick little update. It's night. I was able to get the chainsaw charged, chop some wood, free my axe, and we got a fire. Nice and cozy. Editing this up. Just want everyone to know we're nice and cozy up here. Don't worry about us. Hope y'all are cozy where you are. Have a great night. Love y'all.